I thought we could go over some great beginner tins that are under $5. When you're just getting started on your tin fish journey, it can be a little intimidating. Not only is there a ton to choose from, but the prices can get a little out of control. I get asked all the time, what are some great tins for me to try? Hey, what are great starter tins? King Oscar, you can get them almost anywhere, and they have some really fun and interesting flavors. Great for beginners. Those of you brand new to tin fish, Mackerel is the place to start. It's really similar to tuna fish, but actually I feel less fishy. The mackerel and olive oil, absolutely solid. The mackerel and jalapenos, although not spicy, it has a little bit of green chili flavor. The mackerel with lemon, although not super lemony, it's still really, really good. And one of their newest additions is the mackerel with the sweet chili. This is amazing. I love it. I absolutely love it. Now, maybe sardines are a little intimidating, so maybe this is not the route you're going to go at first. But these are bristling sardines, which are sprats. Although they have bones in them, you will not even notice the bones. They are so small, you can't even tell. But these little smoky bad boys are delicious. My two favorites is the black pepper and the jalapeno. They make other flavors like capers and white wine. They have a Mediterranean one, plain and olive oil. There's lots to choose from. That's the point I'm making. There's a lot of fun flavors for you to go down this tin fish journey. The tin fish era we live in today is an experience. That means that you're going to find some really good ones and maybe some not so good. But that's all part of the journey. So enjoy it. The excitement of opening a tin up and realizing this may be your new favorite. Or, no, skip. Don't be sleeping on Polar. They make one of my favorite budget bristling sardines. I just love them. And they're in olive oil. They make a bigger can, and then they make a smaller can. And then their kipper snacks. The real workhorses in tin fish is a kipper snack. If you like super smoky stuff, Polar is the way to go. Also under $5 at Walmart is the Cole's Smoked Rainbow Trout. This is a great tin. It's buttery, but the skin gives extra fattiness to the mix. We can't talk about budget tins if we don't talk about Trader Joe's. They make some of the best budget-friendly tins I've had. The Smoked Rainbow Trout that they have, it's a little smokier than the Cole's, and it has a firmer texture. This is a great tin. Maybe not so much a beginner's tin, but if you're feeling a little brave, try out their calamari. This is fantastic, seared in a hot pan. Oh, it gives it this nice crust. This is a delicious tin. And they're sardines. I think it's a good deal for what you're getting. Some other tins I can get at a local shop is Bella Sardines. This is a $4 tin. The quality is superb for what you're paying. It's just remarkable. There is the cult classic of flour spice sardines. These are great sardines. These are, I think, $3. And for what you're paying, it's a fantastic sardine. Your local Asian market has some awesome finds. 555 is one of my favorites. It's out of the Philippines. This is Pacific sardines, but they come in amazing sauces. A little on the sweeter side, so if that doesn't bother you, these are really great tins. Go great with rice, great with ramen. The escabeche, it's like sweet and sour sauce. It's absolutely phenomenal. And the bistec, I really love this one. And then you have Sun Lee out of Thailand, sardines in a curry sauce. We're talking super simple meals, like plop this over some hot rice, delicious. We have J Basket brand. This is their mackerel and their sweet soy. I love these with rice. Roasted eel. I feel like it doesn't get enough credit and it's delicious. These are in some sweeter sauces and they go great warmed up with rice. Those of you lucky enough to have an Aldi nearby, twice a year during their German week, they come out these 3 delicious tins. Herring and tomato sauce, herring with mango pepper, and herring with a curry pineapple. Santonini mussels and a garlic butter. This is one of my favorites. And I'm telling you right now, this is probably the best $5 tin I've ever had. We got to talk about Diplomats. They're not known for their high quality bristling sardines. They're on the cheaper end. It's okay, because whatever they're lacking, they make up for creativity and the beautiful sauces they put them in. I get these babies at an Eastern European market. I pay $2 a piece for these. Last on my list are for all the folks in the UK. Now, we have a really hard time getting these here in the States. The UK has the best hot smoked mackerel. And I can't make this video without mentioning one of my favorite tins. And I cannot believe how cheap they are. They make so many different hot smoked mackerels. Now, they're all kind of very similar, and they're carried by different grocery chains. One of my favorites is the chili crusted hot smoked mackerel by Asda. Asda also makes a sweet cured hot mackerel and also a peppered. Marks and Spencer and Tesco, they also make a version. Waitrose makes some versions. So does Sainsbury's. For under $5, these are phenomenal. And then they have their regular mackerel, but in different sauces. So Sainsbury's makes a whole bunch in different, like barbecue sauce, a jerk spice, a korma curry. Tesco has a katsu curry that is phenomenal. Back to Asda, their mackerel and the Thai green curry, phenomenal. And they make a creamy korma. And then the selection of bristling sardines that they have, oh my goodness. Tesco has a lot of great flavors, but so does Asda. The lemon and dill black pepper bristling sardines, this is one of my favorites. It actually packs a punch of lemon, which is hard to find in tin fish. Nothing's stopping you from going down the rabbit hole of tin fish. So go out and explore, see what you can find. I really hope this takes some of the guesswork out of trying to find some great beginner tins that won't break the bank. What are your favorite tins under $5? All right, you guys. Cheers. Oh, you're still here. I thought you would have left by now. Maybe you noticed I didn't talk about smoked oysters. They're a great budget tin. In fact, they're one of my favorites. I love the differences in textures and that super strong smoky flavor. But I also know that that's not for everybody, and it may not be for beginners. But maybe as a beginner, you want to try it. I would highly suggest it. Oh, you're also still here. Since we're on the conversation of budget tins, I thought it's worth mentioning some mussels and clams that I really like that are very budget friendly. Maybe not super beginner, but who knows? Smoked clams, you can find these relatively cheap, and there's a few different brands that make them. I know I talked about Trader Joe's, but I left the mussels out because sometimes mussels are not for everybody. I know I brought up the garlic butter ones earlier. Those are way more approachable, I think. Vigo also has some really great mussels, sometimes a few beards, but they don't bother me. This is all about an adventure and exploring, so have a good time. This might be the end then, officially. Cheers.